Hello and welcome back. This is chapter 2, entitled What is a Play? Which is different from the question of what is theater, right? First chapter we talked about the phenomenon of what is theater itself. What does that word mean? And now we're going to talk about the idea of a play. And what is that? We're going to talk about a lot of different things. We're going to talk about the structure of a play. We're going to talk about how we classify them. Some of this we already did, but I wanted to go over it again. So I'm going to give you the lecture notes again for that. And you will be responsible for these on the final, which will be a written final, based not only on these notes, but also on the plays that you watch and respond to in your discussion posts. So there you go. All right, what is a play? Well, don't forget that a play provides the drama of theater, right? It provides the activity that's inside the theater. In fact, the word drama, as discussed previously, comes from the word dran, which means something done. So if we combine the word teatron from chapter 1 with the word dran from chapter 2, it is a place where something is done that is seen, right? So theater is, and a play is something that is both done and continually witnessed. That's the definition, right? Well, that means that if it's something done, then it's got to contain something that makes it go, right? So it's got to have some structure. It's got to have some meat. It's got to have some guts in it. And what we call that in theater is action, right? Now, when I say action, I'm not talking about action like an action movie. Like, I'm not talking about your favorite, shoot 'em up kind of whatever, martial arts film or whatever. Well, I'm talking about something very, very specific, okay? And it's something that's been defined and understood and debated for many, many hundreds and thousands of years. Not hundreds of thousands, but hundreds and thousands of years, since the time of Aristotle. Because, as we've talked about previously and we'll talk about here, Aristotle is primarily the person who is responsible for giving us our basis of understanding about what theater is and how it works, what plays are and how they should be structured, at least in the Western tradition. So what is action? Well, it's not simply moving around on stage and doing stuff. It's not violence, anything like that. It is a bunch of different stuff. It's argument, it's struggle, it's persuasion, it's terror, seduction, different kinds of feelings. And this is my son, Will.
Dada.
Say hi, Will. Say hi to my classes.
Daddy.
Yes.
One of my teachers, one of my Miss Amy, baby got sick in her body.
I know. It's sad, isn't it? So, action. It's a whole bunch of different stuff. But when we're talking about dramatic action, what we're talking about is objective and motivation, right? I'm doing something for such and such a reason. That's how we define it. And that is a major part of what drives a play, is this idea of dramatic action, right? A character is pursuing a goal for a reason, and things get in the way.